Welcome back to The Explainer. So we've already mapped out the whole rigged casino forced liquidations in Chapter 1. And in Chapter 2, we decoded exactly why free insider tokens structurally destroy projects. We know the theory, right? We know the threat. So today, we're moving straight past the theory and into the actual on-chain action. This is Chapter 3, The Catharsis Burns.
As the saying goes, understanding the trap is theory, escaping it requires a catharsis. You see, knowing the math behind why a project is bleeding out is just the first step. Escaping that trap requires something physical, something undeniable. Today, we are going to look specifically at the verifiable on-chain action CRGPT took to permanently remove the danger of hidden selling pressure.
Let's dive right into Section 1, the act Catharsis. So what does this actually mean in practice? Fundamentally, the catharsis acts as a massive, public purification of the token supply. It is the literal on-chain destruction of insider token allocations. We aren't talking about dangerous insider tokens being, parked in a multi-sig wallet for later or merely promised away in some blog post. They were completely and permanently destroyed to eliminate that structural selling pressure. Gone. Up in smoke.
Let's look at exactly what was thrown into the fire. The marketing reserves? Burned. Team allocations? Burned. The unissued community rewards and the surplus treasury? Gone forever. The exact pipes that silently drained every other project were cut off entirely. And to be absolutely clear here, because this is crucial, no holders' tokens were touched. Your stack is your stack. Only those exact insider allocations that act as a ticking time bomb were destroyed.
Moving to Section 2, verifiable on-chain proof. This requires absolutely zero blind faith.
Look, in crypto, talk is incredibly cheap. Anyone can say they're burning tokens, but we operate on proof. What you're seeing is the literal Etherscan transaction, proving that over 5.6 million tokens were sent directly to a dead address. It's right there on the recipient line, 0x, DEAD. This isn't an internal spreadsheet. It is mathematically verified, permanent action on the Ethereum blockchain.
And this brilliantly illustrates the permanent aftermath. Look at the token distribution snapshot. That dead address, the null address, now sits securely at rank 1. It is the absolute largest holder in the entire ecosystem. What does that mean for us? It means no one, not the development team, not the founder, absolutely nobody, can ever recover or sell those tokens. The private keys literally do not exist.
To put that into perspective, look at this number, 35.78%. Over a third of the entire total supply has gone forever, wiped out. It wasn't shifted around, it was eliminated in a mathematically verifiable purification. Imagine walking into a room where over a third of the potential market dumping just evaporated into thin air. That is the sheer magnitude of the catharsis.
Which brings us to Section 3, an ongoing program.
You see, the strategy evolves here. The catharsis was not just a one-time historical stunt meant to generate a weekend of hype. It's an ongoing, open-ended program. The foundational rule moving forward is elegantly simple. The supply only shrinks. No inflation, no hidden emissions, no new tokens being minted to dilute your holdings. The total number of tokens in existence will only ever decrease over time.
And how this purification continues is just as vital as the burn itself. First, the community proposes an action. Second, the actual holders execute an on-chain vote. And third, if approved, the supply shrinks permanently. These ongoing burns are never decided by some isolated team sitting behind closed doors. They only happen through the open, collective vote of the community.
All right, Section 4, trust as code. This is the absolute heart of the matter. This represents a monumental shift in how we interact with the market. Think about the old paradigm. You basically have to trust that insiders won't dump on you, hoping they honor their lockup promises. But the CRGPT way? It completely removes the need for that trust because it destroys the ammunition entirely. You don't have to wonder if insiders will dump on you because you can mathematically verify that the threat is gone.
So what's the ultimate takeaway here? That structural danger we spent the first 2 chapters analyzing has been physically burned away. The environment is clean. The catharsis is the reason there is literally nothing left to dump. It's not a marketing slogan. It is a structural reality of the token's framework.
Which leaves us with one final thought for today's explainer. Why trust a promise when you can verify the truth yourself? Remember the golden rule here. Don't trust, verify. Anyone can go on to Etherscan right now, today, to confirm every single burn we've discussed. The math is sitting there waiting for you. So when will you check the code for yourself? Thanks for joining me to decode Chapter 3. I'll catch you in the next one.